Good morning, myself Santosh Yadav and I welcome to all of you in LPM premises. Today our lecture is based on YDA sheet for class 12 and we have already seen in previous lecture that there are three cases of part difference between two waves. First case is basic, which can be ignored, and second case when small d is much lesser than capital D. That means this small d is the distance between two slits and capital D is the distance between screen and slits. When small d is much smaller than capital D, then part difference will be d sin theta. And after that, we have taken another assumption, that is called when theta is very small. When theta is small, then y will be much lesser than capital D, and at this condition there are two formulas. Small d is much lesser than d and lambda is much lesser than small d. Then we get part difference between two waves is dy by d, where y is the position of maximas or minimas from central maxima. Okay, so central maxima is at position O, where two waves meet at same phase, that is part difference between two waves is 0. After that, this is the general formula for maximas and minimas. So today we will start from here. So for maximas, for secondary maximas, here this is the main formula for part difference. Delta x equal to dy by d. This formula comes when there are two assumptions. One is small d much lesser than capital D, and another is lambda is much lesser than small d. And 95% our questions are asked by this formula. So you have to remember that this is the path difference delta x, and this is the y is the position of maximas or minimas from central maximum, and capital D distance of the screen and slits. So for secondary maximas, what is the condition for secondary maximas? Basically for maximas, condition is that delta x equal to n lambda. We have already told you in previous lectures. When part difference between two waves is n lambda. So n lambda equal to dy by d. So y equal to n d lambda by d. This is the general formula for other maximas. This is the general formula for maximas, you can say. Okay, for central maximum, put the value n equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 and like that. If you put n equal to 0, you will get central maximum. That is 0. If you put 1, first secondary maximum. First secondary maximum. Y1 max, secondary maximum. D lambda. Second secondary maximum. Second secondary maximum. To d lambda by d, and so on. y2 maximum, secondary maximum, 2 d lambda by d, and so on, nth secondary maximum, and d lambda by d. This is the formula for position of secondary maximas. This is the general formula for path difference between two waves for maximas as well as minimas. But for condition for maxima, delta x must be n lambda. So this is the general formula for maximas, y equal to n d lambda by d, and n equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. When you put n equal to 0, you get central maxima, and then when you will put 1, there would be first secondary maxima. When n equal to 2, there would be second secondary maxima. Note that very important point, central maxima is seen separately from secondary maximas. Okay. Now for position of minimas from central maximum. So for minimas, you have already know that delta x must be 2n plus 1 lambda by 2. So put this value in this equation. So dy by d is equal to 2n plus 1 lambda by 2. So y equal to 2n plus 1 lambda d by 2d. This is the general formula for minimas from central maximum, and you should take n equal to 0, 1, 2 and so on. So when you will put n equal to 0, you will get first minima from central maxima, position of first minima from central maxima. If you put n equal to 1, you will get second minima. When you will put 2, then you will get third minima from central maxima. Remember that. So position of first minima is equal to n equal to 0, that is lambda d by 2d. Position for second minima, n equal to 1, that is 3d lambda by 2d, and so on. First, second and similarly so on. You see here, first secondary maxima comes at distance d lambda by d from central maxima, and first minima, position of first minima is d lambda by 2d. It means minima will come halfway of first secondary maxima. So at central, maxima will obtain, then after first minima will obtain, then after first secondary maxima will obtain, then after second minima will obtain, then after second secondary maxima will obtain. So you can see here, maximas and minimas are obtained in alternate manner from central maxima. So you can write here So write it down. Secondary maximas and minimas are obtained in alternate manner from central maximas on both the sides. If we going to interfere the wave in upward direction, then maxima and minima will obtain in upward direction. If we go interfere the waves in downward direction, then you will get same manner as upward direction. You will get same manner, alternate manner, maxima and minima in downward direction also. So write it down. Maximas, secondary maximas and minimas are obtained on both the side of central maximas in alternate manner. So you can write here. So this is the screen, and this is central maximum, position of central maximum. Central maximum. So first secondary maximum will here, that is distance between them is d lambda by d. This is first secondary maximum. In half wave, that is this point, you will get d lambda by 2d. This is the position of first minimum. Similarly, at this position, secondary maximum. At a distance 2d lambda by d from central maximum. So this is also 2d lambda by d. You can say. So you can write here this distance is d lambda. So from center, secondary maximum will obtain at 2d lambda by d. In meanwhile, this is the position of second minimum. This is 3d lambda by 2. This position is 3d lambda by 2. This is position of This is position of second minimum, that is 3d lambda by 2d. So you can write here this is 2d lambda by 2d. And this pattern will obtain so after central maxima, at every distance d lambda by t there is a maxima, and every d lambda by 2d, every d lambda by d maximas and minimas both. First maxima is obtained at d lambda by d, second maxima will obtain at 2d lambda by d, and so on. Similarly, first minima will obtain at d lambda by 2d, and second minima will obtain at 3d lambda by 2d. So you can see here that distance between every maximas is d lambda by d, as well as every minimas is d lambda by d, and this distance is known as fringe width, you can say. So make it, this pattern is obtained in both the sides, lower side also and upper side also. So write it down here. So you can write here fringe width. What is fringe width? Distance between two consecutive maximas or minimas is called fringe width, and both the values same. You can see this is central maxima, first secondary maxima is obtained after distance d lambda by d. So maxima to maxima distance is d lambda by d. Similarly, first secondary maxima and second secondary maxima distance is same, d lambda by d. So two consecutive maximas or two consecutive minimas distance is same, and that is d lambda by d. This is called fringe width, and it is represented by beta here. You can see here, first minima is obtained at d lambda by 2d, and second minima is obtained at 3d lambda by 2d. So distance between first minima and second minima, 3d lambda by 2d minus d lambda by 2d, still value is d lambda by d. So distance between two consecutive maximas or minimas is called fringe width, and this value is d lambda by d. So you can write also a formula for that, beta equal to position of n plus 1th maxima minus nth maximum. You can write here beta equal to position of n plus 1th maxima minus nth maxima. So distance between two consecutive maxima. So n plus 1th maxima is n plus 1 d lambda by d minus nth maxima and d lambda by d. You will get d lambda by d. Similarly, you can write also n plus 1th minima minus nth minima. You can also get the value same, d lambda by d. So this is called fringe width. This is called fringe width. Write it down. So can I run this one? So fringe width is d lambda by d. Okay, and this is same for two consecutive maxima or two consecutive minima. So today's lecture is over right now, and we will do numericals based on YDSC in next time. So I hope you enjoy very much physics lecture. So thank you very much.